So how you guys doing? Last night I was talking about my journey, and I was talking about how I had got to know God, and how I had been going through a dark point in my life, and how my daughter had introduced me to the hope that God would bring me out of my troubles. And so I think the last thing that I talked about was the fact that I had gone to church and I had asked the pastor, because I was looking at people and how um, I felt affected by what they were doing, because I didn't know how to like keep my eyes on God, because I didn't really know what that meant, because I was still yet trying to build a relationship with Him. And so I was looking at the different characteristics and personalities of people. And in my mind, I thought that I had tapped into something that was going to be perfect, like love and, hospitality and kindness, and that it was just going to be like that all the time. Because I knew that the people in the church had been there so much longer than me, that I just started to like kind of embrace the fact that I had tapped into a new family and a new life that was going to, you know, I didn't expect much. I didn't, I wasn't like, I wasn't like superficial, and or like I didn't need much. I didn't, I wasn't trying to get much. I was just trying to learn and understand who God really was. And so I had asked the bishop to tell me how to get to know him for myself. And so he told me that I had to go into my prayer closet and get into my word, and he will reveal himself to me. Excuse me, I've had a long day. And so when I decided to do that, like I began to just start reading. So I believe I started in John, and which was like the beginning of Jesus, being born and stuff, and like him starting his ministry, going to the wedding and then performing these miracles. And I think the thing that resonated with me or reminded me that when I was younger, I had read John, was the fact that when I got to the part of him being beaten and spit on and dying on the cross, I was maybe about 15 years old or 16. I'll never forget it. I just wept. And it reminded me of when I read it before, because I had forgot that I had actually read it before. And of course, I've seen them like, the Ten Commandments and then different movies with Christ and stuff like that. But when I was being taught that Jesus had this special kind of love, that I was confused at how they could treat him so bad. Like, I'm like, why are they treating him so bad? And so I think somewhere around those thoughts, it helped me to understand that people are going to treat you bad. Like, no matter how kind you are, how nice you are, how much you serve God. And so, with that, I said, okay, I need to know, I need my life transformed in a way where only you can do it. And so, I began to start seeking God in the Bible even more, like reading as much as I could and asking Him to reveal things to me. And then, before I knew it, I began to start seeing myself like in a way that helped me to understand that some of the old stuff that I battled with was still inside of me. And I was trying to figure out, because I was like, I'm going to believe this. I'm going to, believe this and understand this as much as I can. And see where it takes me. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna come back into another video in a little bit and go a little bit further once I um, figure out how to utilize the YouTube live a little bit better. But hold that thought. I will be back. Thank you.